What's up, everybody? This is No Joke Cow. We're coming at you live from Phnom Penh, Cambodia. You're probably wondering what this thing is on my face. I just bought this new hat, and yeah, it's pink. Yeah, it's pink. And you know what? I like pink. If you want to say I'm gay for liking pink as one of my favorite colors, go fuck yourself. Pink is the color of pussy, okay? And I like pussy. Anyways, guys, this is a great design, right? I mean, look. Right? It blocks the sun from my face. It keeps the dust out of my face. It keeps the sun out of my face. And I don't know, like I kind of feel like a Mortal Kombat character right now, to be honest. But I'm going to take it off so you guys can see my beautiful, like my beautiful jaw structure. So let me just take this off here. Let me unveil myself. Oh, yeah. Yeah, but this hat's pretty sweet. It cost me 5,000 real. That's $1.25. Make sure got my hair looking good. Yeah, so I have a fan coming over tonight. His name's Kevin. He's Dutch, and I actually did a video about his email before, but he's actually going to come by tonight because he's going to leave Phnom Penh. And like I said, I'm always cool about meeting my fans, like if y'all are ever in Phnom Penh and y'all want to hang out, I'm down to hang out. So he's actually coming over tonight. We're going to have some beers, shoot the shit, get to know each other a little bit. And it's funny because he said when he first started watching my videos, he actually tried to not like me. He said he didn't want to like me because of my accent, because of my hats I wore, because of the way I talk and like my profanity and like how, I guess, like straightforward and like real I am, at least in my videos. And he thought that was kind of cool. So anyways, I'm going to get to the point here. I have another fan. His name is Lee. And he's from St. Louis, Missouri, in the United States of America. St. Louis, Missouri, the gateway to the West. And he sent me a pretty long email, but he basically saying, good to meet you, brother. Internet handshake. Yes, sir. Internet handshake. First and foremost, best of luck in your fight coming up. Being crazy wins the fucking fight. Blah, blah, blah. Basically encouraging me to be crazy. And he said I'm going to knock some fucking heads in. And Lee, thanks, man. I appreciate that. And you're right. Crazy does win fights. Not only does it intimidate your opponent, but, sometimes if you're crazier, you can do shit that you couldn't normally do. And, it's harder to hurt you. And he's about to do his TEFL course. So he wants to come out here and teach English and all that. And he was asking, would it be wise to look for a job immediately? And to answer anybody's question, no. Wait till you get to Cambodia to look for a job. I'm not saying it can't be done, but certain countries like China, I believe, you can get the job before you go, do like a internet video interview or something. But here in Cambodia, it's best to just do it in person so they could see you and see your resume firsthand. Anyways, he asked me a couple of questions, and they're actually really good questions. The first one was about gun laws, and he wants to know what the gun laws are like here in Cambodia and whether or not he can bring his 9mm. For those of y'all who don't know anything about guns, a 9mm is just basically it's a bullet that's 9mm wide, and 9mm in diameter at the widest point, and it's a pretty standard issue handgun, pretty standard issue round. I'm American, so I know my fucking guns. I owned 5 guns back in the States. I had a .357 snub nose, .22 long rifle, had a Mossberg 512 gauge, 8 rounds plus 1. No, 7 plus 1, which means it holds 8 rounds. 7 shells with 1 in the chamber, so that's 8 rounds. I had a Glock 21, which is a 45 cal, and I had a Glock 17, which is a 9mm. Anyways, but no, sir, you cannot have guns here in Cambodia. Guns are illegal unless you're a police officer or in the military. Now, a lot of people do still have guns, obviously, right? Just the same thing in America. Just because guns are banned doesn't mean criminals don't have guns. Like, you can illegalize drugs all you want. That's not going to stop people from doing drugs, right? You can illegalize guns, but that's not going to stop people from having guns too, either. So, yeah, but I actually did a video where I got a gun pulled on me because I got hit by a car and I got up to fight the guy and he put a gun in my fucking face right in front of the police. Police didn't do shit about it. They were laughing, and the police didn't even have a gun at the time. I did a video on that. Check it out. It's called "Gun in My Face in Phnom Penh, Cambodia" at No Joke Howard. Check it out if you want to hear the full scoop, the full story on what happened. It's actually a pretty cool story, I think. But yeah, guns are illegal for citizens to have. A lot of rich people have them. Like if you see people driving around here in like Lexuses and Range Rovers and expensive cars, a lot of them own guns. Mainly because they're rich, and if you have money here, then you're above the law. It's kind of like the wild, wild west out here. If you have money, you're above the fucking law. The police don't do shit because they make about, $75 to $100 a month. So what the fuck do they care if you have a gun? Unless you're out killing people, they're not going to mess with the rich people for having guns. But Lee, no, you don't want to be bringing your 9mm out here because you're not even going to get it through the fucking airport. And even if you did and you got caught with it, you would be fucked. You would be fucked. Now, that's not to say you can't get an illegal gun over here. I'm sure you could if you knew the right person. But, dude, especially as a foreigner, man, dude, you do not want to be getting busted with a fucking gun, man. You will be fucked, dude. They will throw your fucking ass in a nasty-ass Cambodian jail, and you'll be eating fucking watery rice and getting beat up. I don't know if you'll be getting beat up, but you'll be living in hell, dude. So don't fucking have a gun out here. If you want protection, invest in a nice knife. And fucking stay out of trouble. He also asked another question. He said, blah, blah, blah. Shit, what did he say? Where is this fucking question? He said he wanted to know. Oh yeah, he said, sorry guys. He said, but how do the Cambodian people or the locals generally feel about Westerners? Is there a stigma or are we looked down upon? Maybe we're just seen. Maybe we're just seen. God damn it, I suck. Maybe we're just seen as the heroes. I don't know. Okay, sorry for me fucking up there, guys. Yeah, generally speaking, Cambodians have plenty of respect for Westerners, man. I mean, I've never really felt disrespected. Maybe it's because I am white, but there's plenty of black people here too, Africans, and I've heard some mixed reviews on black people. Like some people say that they're discriminated against, but I haven't noticed it. Then again, I'm a white guy, but I mean, they seem to be pretty happy here, and they don't they integrate well. I mean, there's black people on the Cambodian football teams, and they're playing together and exercising together. I mean, it doesn't seem like there's a big deal with that. The only thing that you might find that's a little bit discriminatory is the fact that they're always going to try to charge you more money, which is fucked up. There's really no justification for it. It's totally fucking racist because they assume if you're white or not even white, if you're a Westerner, like you could be a black, you could be black, not a black. If you're, an English speaker or basically a non-Cambodian, 9 times out of 10 they're going to assume you have a lot of money. So they're going to try to charge you more. So, for example, like if you want to get street noodles or if you want to buy a fucking pair of shoes that normally cost $10, they're going to try to charge you $30. This is where haggling comes into play, and this is where speaking Khmer comes into play. Knowing how to speak some Khmer will go a long way, guys, into helping you get a better deal. And also smiling at them. Like if you show them you're nice and you're not going to get pissed off for them trying to fuck you financially, then 9 times out of 10, they'll cut down on the price. But they do assume you have more money. A lot of times, if you try to haggle with them too, they just won't make the sale at all. They'll just be like, fuck you, I don't want your money. Like they'd rather make no money than a little bit of money, which is ridiculous to me. But it's a saving face culture, which means that they're not going to admit that they're wrong. Like they're not going to admit that they made a mistake. They're not going to admit that they tried to rip you off, and they're not going to let you get they're not going to let you get the last word in or win the haggle, so to speak. They'd rather not make the sale at all than just admit that maybe they were overcharging you. So that is one thing that pisses me off a little bit, but I've gotten better at speaking Khmer, and I try to be nice and polite, and I kind of know where to go to. Like, don't go to a tourist area to buy your shit because they're going to fucking butt fuck you in the ass, dude. Go on the outskirts of downtown to where, they're a little more down to earth and they're not going to try to fuck you over with the prices. But yeah, generally speaking, I mean, they seem to look up to Westerners. They seem to think that we're good. You got the occasional, Cambodian that, thinks we're a bunch of assholes, that thinks we're cocky. And, I can't say I blame them, because a lot of foreigners do come here and they are assholes. They walk around thinking they're better than all the Cambodians because because they're not Cambodian, they're white or whatever. Maybe they came from more money. There's also a stigma too sometimes that white people are here as sexpats, that they're just here to, fuck prostitutes and even be pedophiles, because there is a thing with pedophilia here. I've been offered little girls and boys on quite a few occasions in Phnom Penh and Siem Reap. You want the little girl? You want the little boy? Come on, you want the little girl? Want the little boy? That's a shitty Cambodian accent, but I tried my best. But yeah, so, they're stereotypes for a reason, guys. I mean, they say black guys have big dicks because, generally speaking, black dudes don't have small dicks usually average to big. Not always, but they're stereotypes for a reason, guys. They think a lot of Westerners come here to fuck kids and get prostitutes because a lot of Westerners come here to fuck kids and get prostitutes and do drugs and then teach English as a backup plan, and they don't even give a fuck about teaching English. So, am I rambling right now? Probably, but I'm trying to give y'all some information about how Westerners are perceived by the Cambodians. Like I said, most of the time it's all good. They're super happy to talk to you as long as you smile. Smiling's like the universal sign for being friendly. It's always good to smile at people. Kind of helps break the ice a little bit, even if you don't speak the same language. So yeah, I mean, that's all I really have to say about that. I wouldn't worry about being discriminated against too much, other than the fact that they might charge you a little bit more for something. So just beware of that. What else? What did he mention? Basically, just he wants to see more videos of like markets and restaurants and my kickboxing gym and all that, and my training. And actually, Lee, I've already done a bunch of videos today on street food and my training, so I'm going to upload those within the next week and post those and this video. So anyways, guys, I'm no Joe Coward. You know who the fuck I am, dude. I mean, I make the best videos coming out of Phnom Penh. There's another guy. His name is his channel on YouTube is called Retire Cheap in Southeast Asia, or something like JC Retire Cheap in Asia or some shit like that. And I used to watch his videos a lot before I came to Asia. And I'm not talking shit about him at all. He makes good videos, but I feel like he's kind of boring. He's kind of cheesy. And he's a little bit like, almost like the creepy, like old man, like he's too nice, like he's too, like a howdy doody. Hey, how you doing, buddy? Hey guys, hey. I don't know. It's really not my style. I'm not saying don't watch his videos, but he really does cater to, I feel like he really caters to people who want to live the same type of lifestyle that they live back in Europe or the States, where like he only really shows you, again, from what I've seen, he only really shows you like the tourist places where only tourists go. I'm not really down with that, because like I mentioned in my other video about asshole expats in Phnom Penh, is that I'm about getting the authentic experience here in Cambodia. Like, why are you going to come all the way to the other side of the fucking planet to do the same shit you were doing back home? Like, why are you going to come to Cambodia and eat a $6 tuna fish sandwich? And he he would make videos on that, like, oh, come get a tuna fish sandwich here at the Riverside. It's only $6. This apartment's $500 because it has all the modern amenities. But dude, like, I'm trying to help people out who want to live a more minimalistic lifestyle, who don't want to be tied down by the burden of the Western lifestyle. I'm more about freeing yourself and not being so attached to material possessions and the Western ideologies of like all the expensive cafes and restaurants and all that crap. Like, to me, a $6 sandwich is bullshit when I could spend 50 cents on a plate of pork, rice, and eggs that's going to be 10 times more delicious. That's why I show you guys the real Cambodian street food. So again, I'm not talking shit about JC, Retire Cheap Asia, or whatever it's called. I'm not talking shit about any other channel, but I just want to let you know that my channel is about people who are trying to escape the Western lifestyle, trying to escape the being tied down by that mindset where you're going to come to Cambodia and still eat American food or European food. You're not going to learn Khmer. You're going to, stay in a fucking 5-star hotel and sip on fucking mango martinis. I'm just saying, do yourself the service of trying out a new lifestyle. Anyways, guys, I'm No Joke Howard, nojokestriking@gmail.com. Get at me anytime. Say what's up. Say hello. Tell me my videos need improvement. Tell me my videos are getting better. Give me some ideas. Stop sending me emails about street food and all that shit, because I've been doing a lot of those lately. Like, send me some new ideas, all right? But anyways, guys, peace.